this F1 2016 Career Mode Series. We have travelled 12,103 kilometers from Albert Park to Bahrain International Circuit City for this race. Vettel takes pole, with Nico Rosberg taking P2 on the grid. Hamilton was P3 and Raikkonen was P4 for today's race. So, on the grid, we're ready. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Vettel. Rosberg loses. Hamilton. It's going 4 wide into turn 1. Hamilton takes a lead going into turn 1, but Vettel takes the lead coming out of turn 1. Rosberg is dropped out. This is very, very early. Down off the grid. Pulling away. Second is Hamilton. Third is Rosberg. Fifth is Daniel Ricciardo. Sixth is Max Verstappen. Seventh is. Eighth is another. And Don Russell with Sainz. As we go back to the front, Lewis Hamilton is chasing down Sebastian Vettel and he's starting to pull away from his teammate Nico Rosberg. What can happen? We have fireworks going off. Front two are starting to pull away all of it. We are seeing Lewis Hamilton starting to really pull away with Sebastian Vettel. Going back, we have Rosberg, right, Verstappen, and Bottas, Sainz. But we're going to watch Daniel Kvyat here. Keep our eyes open on Kvyat. Massive. No, that's sorry, Gutierrez, sorry. It's pulling away. And Daniel Kvyat tries to go around the outside. He's wheel to wheel with the Haas and Kvyat spins! Kvyat spins into the wall. And we have an early virtual safety car here. There's no overtaking for an early virtual safety car. And that has benefited Vettel and Hamilton, already pulled away. And Vettel and Hamilton have really had the chance to pull away so far in this race, and we're going to skip to the end of the lap when the VSC ends. And we are going green. Hamilton goes from the left to the right. Vettel tries to defend. Vettel does not defend in the end. We have DRS enabled now on lap 3. Vettel dives around the outside and Vettel makes the move. And look for the move down into turn 4. Hamilton backs out of the move and we are going to Vettel leading, Rosberg in P3, Raikkonen's going for a move and Ricciardo there for P4. From that, as we can see, the Sebastian Vettel, he finished P4 in Australia after having a spin involving Hamilton and Verstappen earlier. and that really cost him his race. But today in Bahrain, he pole his qualifying session, and we still have fireworks going off here. Usual, but Bahrain and Hamilton. Bahrain is a evening internet, and as we can see, Vettel is still starting to just pull away, and see. So we are here, Vettel still battling Hamilton. They have about a 5-second gap to Raikkonen now, who's overtook Rosberg. That happened on lap 5 of the race. For some reason we still have fireworks going off in Bahrain and we're only on lap 6 of the race. No idea why that is. But Hamilton, looking for a move into turn 10, decides not to do it. And at that early Hamilton goes for a move down into turn 11, Vettel sticks around the outside, outbreaks Hamilton and makes a move. Not makes a move, remains ahead. That early virtual safety car really helped the front two here. Rosberg is dropping off from Raikkonen. Ricardo and Verstappen is at pressure from the two Williams here. Bottas and Massa behind him. Well, we're going to ride back on board with the front runners who are battling, and Hamilton, will he look for a move down into turn 1? No. And this race is a lot more than there was in Albert Park to talk about. It's probably going to be a long episode, but we're not going to go at normal speed. We're going to obviously speed up a little bit while commentating. Yeah, we're about a tenth of the way through the race. Yes. As Raikkonen comes into sector 3 and going down onto the long straight, Hamilton and Vettel are 3/4 of the way down the straight. That's a gap. We're gonna count the gap here. So Vettel. So when it Vettel at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5-second gap between Vettel and his teammate Kimi. Hamilton, my DRS is very far back here, but can he make a move? No, doesn't. And now we have... Okay. And Vettel with a little bit going wide, and Hamilton is all over his rear wing now. Going into the penultimate corner and final corner, which in my opinion is one corner, but it's actually two corners apparently. And now Hamilton will go to the outside, Vettel covering the inside, forcing Hamilton wide. Hamilton now makes the move, Vettel tucks him behind, gets a little bit of slipstream, and Vettel, almost crashing, but goes for a dive bomb into someone and retakes the lead. As we can see, Raikkonen coming through turn 3 now, as Vettel is almost in turn 4. Gap is building. And I still do not know why we have this celebratory fireworks going off in the middle of the race here. Unusual, but it is what it is. We can't complain about that. Now Hamilton. And Vettel is just defending like a beast here. Hamilton cannot get past him. And this is Vettel showing that he wants the championship. Rosberg is losing a lot of time to Raikkonen in P4, but there's about 2-second gap to Daniel Ricciardo. Verstappen has lost out to both of the Williams in the last few laps. Massa and Valtteri. Then there's... Damn. Hamilton gets a better exit of turn 3 than Vettel. Hamilton has a run on Vettel, but won't go for any moves. The gap is building to Raikkonen. Rosberg is about... Rosberg's about 3 to 4 seconds behind Kimi Raikkonen now. Rosberg's losing out to Raikkonen. It'll be interesting to see if Ferrari can get a double podium to make up for their disappointment at Australia. After obviously Australia, as you've seen, Raikkonen had an early engine failure, and Vettel with that spin cost him a podium to Daniel Ricciardo. But let's go through. So Ricciardo has lost out on Valtteri. Ricciardo on the soft tyres compared to everyone on the super softs. Also on the soft tyres is Sergio Perez. He's having a good race, chasing down Max Verstappen and Felipe Massa right. Anyone else? The Haas of Romain Grosjean also on the softs. Also Esteban Gutierrez on the softs, as well as one of the McLarens. I assume that is Fernando Alonso in the McLaren. Going back a bit, the two Manas are on the super softs. The Renault of Palmer is on the softs. The Renault of his teammate Magnussen is on the medium tyres. Kvyat quite far behind after that early lap 1 incident, having to pit for a new front wing after the VSC came out on lap 2, is on the mediums now. He is about half a lap to 3/4 of a lap behind the leaders, Vettel and Hamilton. So far so good for Sebastian Vettel. And Vettel remains ahead. Vettel just toying with Hamilton. Damn, that's crazy. And apologies to those of you watching, I am talking to someone else right now, so if you get confused with my commentary not sounding correct, that is why. And Hamilton and Vettel still pulling even further away. They're almost the entire second turn 3 to 4 straight distance away from Raikkonen. And Raikkonen is a half to 3/4 of that straight away, half that straight away from Nico Rosberg. Rosberg is having a race today. He won Australia. I think it was with fastest lap. I can double check that now. We can double check who got the fastest lap at Australia. I think it was Rosberg, but if I am wrong, I will be corrected when I check. We will look for a battle to ride on board with. This battle here. Let's just watch Perez chasing down Verstappen for a little. And I think it is a chance for Rosberg to have had the fastest lap. I am double checking now. In fact, Rosberg I am correct. Nico Rosberg did take the fastest lap with an almost perfect race time of 89 minutes and 30 seconds, but 1,000th of a second over. Disappointing from Nico there to not have a perfect race finishing time. However, we are riding on board with Sergio Perez. He has a hat of Romain Grosjean gaining on him, but he is gaining and he is all over the back wing of Max Verstappen now. Verstappen starting to... Oh, wait, is this Sergio? No, sorry, Sergio is past him. I was talking about his teammate there in Force India. But we will go back to the race leader. And Hamilton, sorry, apologies, so I forgot. Hamilton had pitted early and he's on the softs now. He is in 1, 2, 3. He's in P10. So the question is, will Vettel follow him into the pits now? As we can sort of start to see here, Vettel's tyres are starting to get warm. As we'll look from the televised cameras, we'll stop riding on board for a little. And the question is, will Vettel come into the pits this lap after Hamilton, or will he stay out? What strategy? And he's into the pits. So we saw the super soft tyres on. That was a very good entry. And it looks as if he's going on to the medium tyres. The Vettel goes to the mediums. Where will he come out compared to Hamilton? So Hamilton going down the straight. And Vettel will come out ahead of Hamilton. And Vettel wheel to wheel with the Haas around turn 1. Vettel trying to go for a switchback on again, trying to go for the switchback. He is out ahead of Lewis Hamilton. They're both going for the move on the Haas now. Vettel makes a move on the Haas. Hamilton. Haas goes wide. Hamilton is stuck behind the Haas, and this gives Vettel a chance pulling away from Lewis Hamilton on lap. I don't even know. Can Hamilton get past the Haas? And when he does, how far ahead will Vettel be? See, Hamilton is on the faster tyres, on the softs. Vettel is on the mediums. Question is, when can Hamilton make that tyre difference count? And he's still just behind the Haas of Esteban Gutierrez here. Almost like he can't make a move. This could be very bad. It's Vettel. Hamilton goes for a move down, going into the penultimate corner. And Hamilton has made a pass, and he's not that far behind Vettel. He has Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez stays out. Kimi Raikkonen leads the Grand Prix. Valtteri, Daniel Ricciardo third, Sergio Perez fourth, Sebastian Vettel fifth, Lewis Hamilton sixth, seventh Esteban Gutierrez, eighth Roman Grosjean, ninth is Max Verstappen. Sorry, Verstappen's lost out to Rosberg now, so Rosberg is ninth. Verstappen loses out to the two Manor Racing Team drivers who are fighting each other into turn 1. And I think that is Rio Haryanto who makes the move. Oh, there's contact between the Manor drivers in turn 3. And what is this? It is... That looks like Pascal Wehrlein who remained ahead. Yes, that is Pascal Wehrlein who remained ahead after that. As we continue to skip to the grid and we see Hamilton on quest to catch Sebastian Vettel. Vettel on his quest to catch Sergio Perez. And we'll continue to skip a bit. And now Vettel has made the move and Sergio Perez, but we are going to watch Lewis Hamilton try to gain on Vettel a bit. Obviously, fast forward, we are a quarter of the way through this race roughly now. And we are seeing an amazing battle. Hamilton will he go for the move? He does go for the move on Perez, and he makes the move on Perez. And now he doesn't get the RS. He has a chance to catch Sebastian Vettel. But Hamilton will not shy from a good fight. Going to go. Verstappen leads the race now. Vettel is in second. And Vettel is pulling away from Hamilton. Hamilton is gaining, sorry. Yes. Commentating. Commentating. And as we can see, Max Verstappen leads the Grand Prix here. And P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Sorry, no, P2 looks like it's Dani Kvyat actually. But I'm unsure of if that is definitely P2 or not. But Hamilton continues to gain on Sebastian Vettel. The gap is staying roughly the same. It's closing by about a tenth or so per lap. Hamilton's tyres are starting to get into the range now compared to Vettel's. And this has been a very good battle with them. And we will continue to gain on Vettel. As you can see, some parts of the track Hamilton is gaining, and Hamilton is starting to gain. As I said though, it's only by a couple per lap. The question is whether Hamilton can do enough to win this race over Sebastian Vettel. That is obviously the question which we are all asking. Does Hamilton have the pace in the Mercedes to beat Vettel? Vettel to pole, as I have mentioned at the start, over the two Mercedes. Rosberg P2, and I had an atrocious start. Rosberg is up to P3. Up behind Hamilton in this race now, but he's still quite far off teammate. And as you can see, it's starting to become night time now as we're hitting about coming up to the halfway point of this race. Hamilton remains to gain, and we do have word over the radios that there is a possibility of rain at the end of the race. Will that affect how the drivers drive? I doubt it. However, that is a risk that's worth noting down. all of you. And Hamilton now, surely he is in DRS range. He is definitely in DRS range of Sebastian Vettel now. He does have DRS and Vettel. And he goes to the outside. Will Vettel try to fight this is the question. Vettel does. Vettel outbrakes him. But it's close. Vettel around the inside. And he overtakes Lewis. And Vettel defending well going into turn 4. He remains ahead of Hamilton. And they are battling for the lead of the race once again. Hamilton on the Hamilton on the faster tyres for Vettel with the fresh. Question is, can Hamilton use them faster tyres to his advantage to pull away, make the pass and then pull away from Sebastian? Does Vettel remain ahead? Very much a game of DRS. And Hamilton makes a move. Will Vettel go for it? Vettel around the outside. Vettel and Hamilton wheel to wheel through turn 1. Hamilton backs out. Hamilton really backed out. He did not want to in Vettel's wheel and spin like what happened at Australia in our and we are coming up to the halfway point. Main Street. They are gaining on a car. They are gaining on Kvyatska. Kvyat, which they are gaining on Hamilton. And this is the point. Try their best to get past. Vettel makes it past Kvyat going into turn 2, and then lets Hamilton pass down into turn 11. Vettel had the DRS. Vettel had a chance to try to pull away a little bit. Look for the move. Hamilton goes for the move. Vettel remains. Hamilton, will he try into turn 4? No. Once again, Vettel has DRS. Oh no, Hamilton has DRS. And this is just a game of who can. Hamilton now. Move. Vettel, will he battle? Vettel does the wheel to wheel. And once again, backs out. Vettel really defends that inside and comes onto the racing line. You can see if anything happens on this. Hamilton goes for a move. And there's a little bit of contact there between the two. Went back for the lead again. Be interesting to see how this. Hamilton makes a move going down the main street. Once again, the wheel backs out going into 2. Hamilton is almost scared to try to make that move. Once again, we will view it from the cameras. I really wanted to see. It's Vettel against Lewis. It's been an amazing race. And Hamilton not diving into the pitch yet. here we see one. He is almost scared to make any sort of move. Kwame, I need the logo for OAC, by the way. Where Vettel remains ahead, Hamilton remains the one chasing the win. 2 behind. In V4. And Hamilton just remains behind Vettel. And we will continue to this race. So, get now Hamilton with more. A late dive again. Lead of the there's like so many laps in this race. It is immense what he's done. Since reigning world champion. And once again, Hamilton in the pits now. So how many more laps will it be? Vettel obviously on the medium. Surely Vettel doesn't go in straight away. No. Yes, he does. As per the Salbers. 3 laps he makes it fast well. Lap. And as we can see, his time are really starting to. And Vettel new tyres on. Has to wait for the man. Surely into Hamilton's hands here. That is surely fell into Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton passes him as Vettel's not even out of the pit lane. Vettel is stuck now behind them. Raikkonen, E3 of the Grand. Oh, is Daniel Ricciardo P5? Sergio Perez. P8 Grosjean P9. Vettel now has a job to do. He has to try Hamilton. Can he catch Hamilton's gaining on Hamilton? Pressure tyres and Hamilton on the mediums. Vettel. Pressure, faster tyre. Ferrari may. Vettel was able to take Hamilton. The mediums with Hamilton. And Hamilton match that. Vettel show that he is. And we have to. Oh, but Vettel makes a move. Now, will we see Hamilton going? We won't see Hamilton. He's not close enough on this. Big question is, see, Can he win the race? 3/4 distance. Both drivers have made 2 stops. Maybe on lap 40 anytime. And Hamilton remains away. Hamilton remains the same with Vettel. Vettel doing everything he. Vettel is just ending. He has never was defending like on it. Wants to take the lead of this championship. Hamilton makes a move going into turn 1. Vettel fights back once. And so what these two doing right. Battling. Skip more. And sorry, did Hamilton remain? Hamilton. No! Hamilton, first time this race has took the lead of Vettel. Wheel to wheel through the fast left. Oh, into turn 8. Hamilton locks up in turn 8. Will Vettel benefit the still wheel to wheel? Turn 10, and Vettel literally wheeling open. Hamilton and Vettel have had an amazing battle. And what can Hamilton do? Can Hamilton run away to win this race now? Question we all want to. Okay, I'm still commentating. So yeah. And can Hamilton win this race now, or will Vettel win it? That is the question. Hamilton has made it past Vettel on the mediums with Vettel on the top. But was that a mistake from Vettel? If that was a mistake from Vettel, then surely Vettel can re-overtake Hamilton. That is surely a possibility. And Vettel looks for. Vettel remains away. What can he do here is a big question. He looks for it down and he makes a move into turn 1. And Vettel remains just battle with Hamilton. This is going to go all the way to the end, surely. We aren't that far, we only have about 10 laps remaining of this race. Hamilton and Vettel remain. We're going to try to skip through this. We don't want to spend too long. But they're still battling. It's the same every lap, it's just like DRS. Is this Hamilton past Vettel? Hamilton is past Vettel at this point. I'm missing that, but Hamilton has made it past Vettel. Apologies for missing that. Well, Hamilton pushing win this Grand Prix. And there is certainly and Vettel do. Vettel is pushing, gaining, and last corners. And he has the DRS. And Sebastian Vettel too, he goes for it in turn 1. He takes a lot of but he remained in the lead of the Grand Prix. Sorry, he retained the lead of the Grand Prix. And this is a entry for the tour. And Hamilton once again takes the lead. Vettel fights back. They are really both fighting for the win now. It's a game of DRS. Vettel retakes the lead. Neither of them have DRS. Hamilton with the straight line speed. The Mercedes, the faster car in the straight. Vettel doing everything. Vettel just using lines. He race win here. Wants to win. Hamilton tries to retake the lead. Vettel remains is in. We're close near the end. Hamilton backs out a bit after almost making contact with Vettel. This is certainly, we are in the night sky of Bahrain now. It is the night time here. Hamilton looks for a move into turn 4. Vettel defends well. Hamilton has to going down into turn 10 now. Hamilton will have DRS once again. Danny Kvyat up ahead will be lapped possibly before the end of this race. Would he give Vettel DRS before the end of the race to try to beat him in his battle against Hamilton? Once again making the move. Vettel makes a move into turn. Hamilton remains ahead. Oh, can he make the move into turn 4? He does make the move into turn 4. Trying to recatch again. Is it too late? It's Lewis late in the race to try. Should he have attempted this earlier in the race? Or P3 miles behind is Nico Rosberg. Nine is Max. 10 is Felipe Massa. McLaren's to the front as they go wheel to wheel once again. The wheel to wheel down. Vettel tucks in behind. For a move though. Vettel does look for a move and Vettel makes the move. Hamilton looks for the switchback. Does not go for the switchback. And this is one of the best races we have seen this season. Possibly the best race of the season. Hamilton looks for it. Insane. And with the DRS closing in on the end of the race. Hamilton looks for it into turn 4. Well, once again, Danny Kvyat just in front of them. Can he give Vettel the DRS here? Here's the question we all want to know. Will Vettel get DRS on Danny Kvyat? He does not. Hamilton does. Rosberg is in sight at the back here now. Rosberg is in sight of his teammate and Vettel. The two of them make contact and win another race this season. And we are near the end of the race now. This is the last lap, I think. Vettel and almost makes contact with Hamilton. The last lap of the Grand Prix. They are battling it. Sebastian and Vettel will ride on board with Hamilton. As we can see, starting to wear out. Hamilton's much nicer looking mediums. Really in there. Hamilton looks down the inside. Hamilton goes for down the inside. Vettel. And Hamilton has to back out. So comes to the line. Take the win in Bahrain. Hamilton will take Nico Rosberg. Kimi Raikkonen will comfortably take. So today's result: Sebastian Vettel wins the race. 3/10 of Lewis Hamilton. 3 seconds of him. was Nico Rosberg. The two Mercedes obviously switched places as we can see. Ricardo remained at P5, Bottas up to P6, Perez up to P7, Verstappen dropped down to P8, Massa down to P9, Roman Grosjean jumped up to P10, with Alonso jumping up to P11, Button dropped down to P12, Rosberg and Sainz dropping down to P13 and 14, Gutierrez, Vela and Nasser all gaining places 15th, 16th and 17th, Renault Racing Trio Arianto dropped down to P18 from P17, Danny Kvyat, good recovery driving then from him, he finished P20. Julian Palmer and Kevin Magnussen, the two Renault drivers finishing at the back in P20.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It wasn't the best weekend.
Driver's standings, Sebastian Vettel jumps up to second, 3 points behind championship leader Nico Rosberg, point ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
I'm talking about Bottas this time.
Race. And your Ricardo is P4, Sergio Perez, Kimi Raikkonen up to P7. Mercedes have their gap closed, Ferrari from 4th up to 2nd, with Red Bull and Williams both dropping 27 points between Mercedes and Ferrari. Renault remain the bottom among the teams with 0 points, Sauber and Scuderia Dolorosa.